intro.
Okay, so next category natin is yung stability and determinacy of trusses. So define muna natin what is a truss. So a truss is composed of a number of bars connected at their ends by a number of pin joints, so as to form a network, usually a series of triangles and mounted off a number of supports. So again, sabi, a truss is just bars which is connected at their ends by a pinned joint, and usually in the form of a triangle. So each bar of a truss is a two-force member, hence each represents one unknown element for the entire system. Is counted by the number of bars plus the number of independent reaction elements. And thus, if we let B denote the number of bars, and then R, which is the number of reaction components, so the total number of elements of the entire system is B plus R. And now, if the truss is in equilibrium, every isolated portion must likewise be in equilibrium. For truss having J joints, the number system may be separated into three bodies in which each joint yields two equilibrium equation. Summation of forces X and forces Y. So kung maaalala, di ba kapag method of joint, so di ba meron tayong dalawang equation of equilibrium for the concurrent force system acting on it. We may thus establish criteria for the stability of and the determinacy of a structure truss by counting the total unknowns and the total equation. Okay, so for this, sinabi naman dyan sa description kung ano yung magiging equation natin for this example or this type of a structure. So for a truss, ang sabi dyan, your equation will be equivalent to B plus R. So again, sabi dyan, yan yung number of your unknown. So that will be greater than, equal, or less than 2 multiplied by J. So, same condition lang din naman yan. So, katulad dun sa kanina. So, on the next slide, makikita nyo yung sinasabi ko. So, if that is unstable, so B plus R will be less than 2J. So, if it is determinate and if stable, so that should be equals lang. And that is indeterminate if, katulad din kanina, B plus R is greater than 2J. So, if you want to know the degree of the indeterminacy, so isusubtract mo lang yun, or the difference of that, B plus R minus 2J. So that is the degree of indeterminacy of that truss. Okay, so bilang-bilang lang ulit to, apply mo lang equation, and then ialamin mo kung saan category siya paparang. So simulan natin dito. Ito, again, by applying this equation, so let's determine first the value of your B. So again, bilangin mo lang yung number of members. So ito yung members natin. So, isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima. So for B, we have 5 members. And then R, so number of reactions. Kung mapapansin mo dito sa diagram, parehong roller support yan. So isa lang yung kanyang reaction, which is always perpendicular dun sa surface na ina-analyze. So the value of R is 1 for this side. This one is also 1. So R is equals to what? So 1 plus 1, 2. And we have also J, so that J is the joint. So bilangin mo lang yung mga itim na yan, but sometimes again, sa ibang book, walang makikita na itim dito. But always remember that yung point of intersection ng mga members mo, so that is considered as joint. Same as for this support. Ano? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so by applying this equation, B plus R, or 5 plus 2, greater than, equal, or less than 2 times 4. So the equation will be 7, so that is less than 8. Therefore, if that is the case, this is considered as unstable, or US. Ano? This is the answer for the first example. So next, how about for this figure? So, kayo naman. So let's start with B. So, bilangin nga natin. Isa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, 7, 8. So we have 8 for the members. So the number of reaction is, analyze natin. So you have here a hinge support kung saan ang number of reaction niya is dalawa, isang horizontal at isang Y. So the R is equals to 2, and then do sa right side niya, the number of reaction is 1. So 2 plus 1, that will be 3, and the number of joint is equivalent to, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. So B plus R, or 8 plus 3, so that is greater than, equal, or less than 2 times 6. Okay? Parang may nagkamali tayo ng bilang. 2 plus 3. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ito! Yung vertical member, 9. So, kita nyo na? Daling-dali ng subject o daling-dali ng topic, pero minsan hindi mo talaga maiwasang magkamali. So mas maganda pa yung kapatid lang, pagkabilang mo, bilangin mo ulit. Maganda na yung sigurado kaysa magkamali ka. Ito na nga lang yung pwede ka maka-score na topic, mawawala pa. So B is equals to 12. So kapag equals yung condition mo, that is statically determinate. So sinadya ko talaga, pinakita ko sa inyo na dapat talaga double check.
Di totoo yan.
Ay, dusot. Next. So, para naman dito sa problem na to, so, ano ba? Unahin ulit natin si B. Bilangin nyo kasi ng ayos. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Verify ulit natin na. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Puta, nag-iba.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
14. Last na, last. Hindi ako naguguluhan na. Ano ba yan? Goodness! Pahin ko lang. Takte. Ang liit kasi. Hindi ko makita eh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Whew. So you have the reaction. So R. So dito meron kang dalawa. So R is equals to 2. Ito, meron ka ditong 1. And dito, meron kang roller. So that is also a 1. So 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. And the number of joint. So bilangin mo lang yung may mga itim-itim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So apply natin yung equation. So 13 plus 4 is greater than, equal, or less than 2 times 7. So that will be 17 is greater than 14. So that is statically indeterminate. So to know the degree, so pag subtract mo lang yung 17 and 14. So to the third degree. Okay? So ito yung sagot. So let's proceed with the other problems. Okay, so we have here additional problems for this truss problems. So simulan natin, guys. So for this first example, so again, apply lang natin yung formula mo or your equation. So again, the equation is b plus r is greater than, equal, or less than 2, 3. So let's count first the number of members. So sabay-sabay tayo. 1, 2, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito. So we have 7 members and the number of reactions. So since may hinge ka dito and dito sa kabila is roller, so R is equals to 2 plus 1 or 3. And then the number of joints, yung J mo, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you're going to apply this equation, so the equation will be 7 plus 3 is equals or greater than or less than 2 times 5, or that will be 10 is equals to 10. Therefore, this first truss is statically determinate. Okay lang ba? Okay, so let's proceed with the next example. So, yan. So, kung makikita mo dito guys, meron ka na namang pinakita na dash line. So, kagaya do sa beam natin, this dash line represents na meron kang instability. So, this instability is caused by these 3 internal pin which is acting parallel. Ano? So, ito kahit di mo na i-solve, this we can say na ito is unstable. So, by inspection alone, we can say that this truss is unstable by inspection. Okay, the next. So, ito naman guys, kung mapapansin nyo naman dito, meron ka kasi ditong roller support, and dito sa taas, meron ka ding roller support. Kapag ganyan ang situation guys, kung saan ang iyong line of action ng mga reaction is parallel with each other, therefore, magkakaroon ka ng external geometric instability because of these parallel lines of reaction. Ano? So, if you're going to draw the line of action, ayan. So, this will cause, again, an external geometric instability. So, therefore, this will be categorized also as unstable. So, because of this parallel line, or this parallel line of action of the reaction. Okay. So, let's proceed with the next slide. So, we have here another problem. So, again, wala namang binigay ng mga dash lines. And other than that, we can solve this problem. So, alas magkamukha lang itong una at pangalawa, no? Ah, hindi. Ito palang isa na roller yung una. Okay, so again, sulat lang natin yung equation para hindi makalimutan. Greater than or equals to 2J. So, first, let's count the number of members. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 members and the reaction. So you have here a pin support. And here you have a roller. So 3. Hindi ko na lang ipakita kasi limited lang yung space natin. So J. So bilangin mo lang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 5. So let's apply the equation. So 6 plus 3 is greater than equal or less than 2 times 5. Or 9 is less than 10. So if that is the case, therefore this is unstable. Okay? So, sunod, ang nangyari lang, anong napalitan sa kanya? Itong kabilang reaction. So, same lang din naman yung member. Pareho lang naman, di ba? So, yung R mo magiging, so pareho na siyang hinge. So, ito is magiging 2 plus 2 or 4. And then we have here the joints. Sorry. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5. So, anong napalitan lang sa equation? So, this is 6 plus 4 is greater than equal or less than 2 times 5. Or that is 10 is equals to 10. So, therefore, this problem will be under the category as statically determinate, or that is stable and determinate. Okay, next. So this time, dumako naman tayo dito sa sunod na example. So I think this will be tingin ko lang kasi from observation alone, anong nangyari, nadagdagan ka dito na member. So siya ay magiging statically indeterminate. So maaaring to the second degree kasi dalawang member yung nadagdag. Ano? Magkamukha lang naman, di ba? Okay, so bilangin natin. So again, ito lang din naman yun. Nangyari lang nadagdagan itong ibabaw at ilalim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the number of member is 8. Yung reaction mo, so pareho siyang hinge. So 2 plus 2, 4. And then the number of joint, so bulangin mo lang yung item. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 5. Okay, so by applying the equation, B plus R is equal or greater than or less than 2J. So we will have 8 plus 4 is greater than equal or less than 2 times 5. Or that will be 12 is greater than 10. So therefore, this is statically indeterminate. So again, to know the degree of indeterminacy, so just take the difference of these two. Or that will be 12 minus 10. So that is 2 or the second degree. Okay, so last example. So dito naman. So ito, magiging unstable siya kasi kung mapapansin nyo guys dito, wala kasi siyang diagonal dito or paganyan. Kasi mangyayari guys dito, if mag-a-apply ka kasi ng load, for example dito sa joint na to, so mangyayari dyan, pwede kasi siyang tumabingin ganyan, ano, because of this applied load. So wala siyang lateral support dito or diagonal bars, which makes it unstable. So the internal geometric instability due to the lack of resistance of panel ABCD. So itong ABCD to, wala kang resistance na magre-resist if meron kang i-apply na external load which is horizontal. So ang mangyayari, magbabakal siya or magsasway siya papunta dito sa direction ng force. So by inspection, this is considered as unstable. Okay? Okay, so next topic natin will be the stability and determinacy of frames. So again, this is just formula based. Magbibilang-bilang ka lang ng member, joint, and reaction. So see you on our next video.